MCs fighting with them foes all the time, but I gotta do it, they always stay out of line. Sometimes I wanna just chill and land, but I'm the protector of the emeralds and gems. Stay knuckled up in a deep cut. I'm seeing skulls that burn, they tryna throw me off. Avoiding my luck, I'm feeling kinda stuck. Don't call me Knuckles, give me a box.
Hey, what is up everyone? This is radioactiverahsng, continuing this Let's Play on Sonic CD for the Sega CD, PSN, Xbox Live Arcade, and also Steam. Last time we left off, we completed the Japanese version of this game, defeated Eggman at Metallic Madness Zone, and today we're going to be starting the US version of this game. And as you can see, we have the US music now. I know it might sound different to y'all, to the people who have been keeping up with this LP. But before I actually begin, I want to explain how this part of the LP is going to work for all the people wondering, you know. There's going to be people wondering, like, why are you doing this game twice? What is the big deal with doing this game twice? And mainly, the biggest thing is the music. The first part of this LP, which was the Japanese version, was the serious run of this game. And, you know, I wanted to get all the time stones and show you all the endings and whatnot. And the American version is more or less the same kind of way. You know, if you get all the time stones, you get the same exact ending. You get all the... It's more or less the same thing. The only huge difference is the music. So the American version of this game, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the music. It's gonna be more laid back than the first part of this LP, where I was actually kind of trying to play serious and get all the time stones and the good endings and stuff. So now we can kind of lay back and kind of talk about the music a bit in this half of the game. And yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say for all the people wondering before they actually start watching this video, wondering what's the big difference between the US version and the Japanese version. It's pretty much the music. So yeah, that's it. Let's actually begin. We're gonna go ahead and delete a file. So yeah, let's delete this one. There we go. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and listen to the American music. And yeah, here we go. Gonna pick Sonic.
It's a supersonic flight, gotta keep it going. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom, keeps you running fast. Sonic boom, sonic boom, save the planet from disaster. Sonic boom, sonic boom, spinning through a world in motion. Sonic boom, sonic boom.
Alright, so there we go. That was the opening cutscene for the US version. Hope y'all enjoyed that. And let's actually begin. As you can hear, we have different music. This is the US version of the soundtrack. Basically, if you did not live in Japan, or if you lived in North America, Canada, America, Mexico, you had this soundtrack. A lot of people recognize this soundtrack because it's probably the more known out of the two. So more or less, this LP is going to be comparing both soundtracks and saying at the end of each episode, which do I think is better between the actual zones or the actual soundtracks. You know, do I prefer the Japanese version of this, or do I prefer the one that's playing right now? And holy crap. But yeah, that's what this LP is mainly going to be. And one thing to mention is that It doesn't matter which version you have, the past music is going to be the same. Don't ask me why they never changed it for the American version, but it has the same exact music as the Japanese version for some reason. But holy crap, this music is so amazing to me. As I told y'all in the first part of the Japanese version, I do really love the American music a lot. Like for this zone, it's really amazing to me how well it sounds. The only complaint I really had with the music here is it's not as hard hitting as the Japanese version for me. It really isn't. It doesn't have that first zone feel to a Sonic game, if you ask me. I mean, it's really good in its own way, but I don't know. It never really stuck with me as hard as the Japanese version. But good news is that I do like it more than the Japanese version. Why? Because it captures the mood so much better than the Japanese version. It's so much better, if you ask me. And there's Amy right there. I want to go back so I can go to the past, but if we can't, then we can't. So yeah, here's Amy. There she is. Trying to follow me. Not gonna let her get me. There we go. And there is the stage clear music. Ba 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 yeah. God, I just love the American soundtrack. I really do. Here we are in Act 2 or Zone 2. So yeah, like I said, the American music is by far better to me. I do like the Japanese version. It does have that first zone feel that a Sonic game should have, which is why I really respect it and I love it. But I don't know, the American version has always been better for me, and I've just had so many more memories with the American version to where, like, I actually prefer this music no matter what. It's like a bias thing, I guess. I don't know, but like I said, it captures the mood so much better than the Japanese version. It makes you feel like you're actually in a Palmtree Panic. Here we go. Got the music. We got the speed up music here. I love the speed up music. Especially in Act 3. When we get to Act 3, I'll explain why I love it so much. And we have another one right here. Oh my god. But yeah, I really do love the American soundtrack. It has I have so many memories with it. When I was a kid, actually, I was one of the lucky kids to actually have this game. You know, Sega CD, how expensive those were. I actually had the privilege of being able to play this game as a kid, and I really did enjoy it, you know. I just remember like this game having the animated opening that I showed y'all, the opening cutscene. It had that in it, and I never could figure out what game this was until I got older, and I had Mega Collection. They had like the extras where they showed Sonic CD, and I just remember like, holy crap, I remember this. So that's the name of this game, Sonic CD. I love this game, and I replayed it on Gems Collection, and I instantly fell back in love with this game. So much, so hard. It was just the most amazing thing to me as a kid, being able to play this game again. And I don't know, like I said, the American version has played such a big part of my Sonic childhood, to where even I do love the Japanese version, the American version probably hits a little more harder for me in some spots. But yeah, let's get this pass signed, because I do want to go to the pass, but if we can't, let's see. Here we go. Okay, come on. Oh my god, screw it. I don't think we're not going to be able to go to the past. Like I said, it's the same exact music as the Japanese version, so there really isn't any big need for us to go there. I only want to go there if we needed to, but listen to this music. I always think of like what is it? I don't think it's called Mexican music, but I know there's an exact term for it, but I always think of that, like that hard hitting, like that Mexican music. I don't know. But there we go. And we have the invincibility music. People make fun of this theme because it sounds like a news, like the news or something. Like it has a news jingle to it or something, and it really does. I do like it. It's kind of unique. It's like newsflash: Sonic just defeated Eggman or some crap. I always see those on the commented videos and stuff. But yeah. I really do love this theme though. It captures the feel so much more. The name of this zone is Palmtree Panic, and my god, it makes it feel like you're in a palm tree. It makes you feel like this is Palmtree Panic. Act 3 is more or less the panic part of this zone for me. But yeah, there we go. Going. Oh man, we're one ring away. No, I want to go to the special stage, but oh well. Ba 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 ba, bam bam yeah. One thing I want to mention about this music is that it sounds almost exactly like the Paramount theme, if y'all know what I'm talking about. But here we are in Zone 3. I really love this music here. I'm gonna let y'all actually listen to this a bit. Do you hear that awesomeness? I swear, like, the way that I would describe it, the Japanese version of this zone, the music definitely fits the story better. Like, to say it's a bad future, but I don't know. The American version really makes it sound like you screwed up. Like how, if you didn't get the time stones, it makes you feel bad about not getting them or getting the good future in a way. But I love the drums on this theme here, and then you have the women singing and whatnot. It just captures the whole ambience a lot more. It really does. But here we go. We got the creepy boss music here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Alright, I do. I hate fighting this boss. Might take that hit. Yep, there we go. Now we can get to work on this guy. There we go. Now, I'm like most kids. I actually had nightmares from listening to this. So that theme right there. But yeah. There we go. That is Act 3. And when we come back, we're going to go take a look at the good future of this zone and listen to its music. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 yeah. So I'll see y'all in a second. Alright, we're back in the good future version of this stage. Listen to this amazingness. I love this music. I do like the bad future theme more, but this sounds just as good. So, at the end of each episode, like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all which version I prefer between the American and the Japanese versions, and this is where I do it. So, let me just say that, let me just break this down like really quickly so that we can go ahead and end off this episode. But I'm gonna say the American version wins this round, mainly because it captures the mood so much better. Each version of this captures the mood better, besides the past theme, but that's a different story, you know. Here we go again. But yeah, the past theme of the American version, or the theme of the American version, captures it so much better. I feel like the Japanese version does capture the feel more, but the American version does it so much better for me. And yeah, I'm gonna have to say the American version does win this round. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next time we will be going to Collision Chaos and talking about that zone. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And until then, peace out. You have a good night.